Howdy, people. How are we all on a glorious Thursday? I'm on time. I'm 1 minute late, Lukey. And yes, it's been quite well. Let's see if Luke is there. I've got, obviously, today we're going to discuss. End of my last stream was we had this amazing company involved about data and things like that. And I'll let Joe Ran, who's going to discuss most of this stuff, discuss what everything is, and we can ask Q&As at the end of it. So let me get Joe Ran in, see if he's ready.
Hello.
Hi, Joe Ran.
Hi, Phil. Thanks for having me, man.
I need some headphones. Hold on.
No worries.
Bear in mind, people, this is my first time we were a guest.
Am I the first guest ever? I hope you can hear me, man. Can you hear me?
Hi, Joe Ran. How are you?
Yeah, great. Thanks for having me. Do you hear me, Phil?
Hold on. That's better. I can hear you now.
Yeah, do you hear me? Hi, Phil. Can you hear me?
Hold on 1 minute, for somebody. Just hold on.
Yeah, this is definitely a first time, huh? Lukey, thanks, man. I don't hear you, Phil. I did hear you before, though.
Sorry.
I did hear you before, though.
Yeah, you can hear me probably now. Now I've got my microphone on.
Is there a lag, though?
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Sorry.
I did hear you before, though.
Yeah, you can hear me probably now. Now I've got my microphone on.
Is there a lag, though?
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Sorry, I did hear you before, though. Yeah, you can hear me probably now. Now I've got my microphone on.
I'm gonna
Anyway,
is there DM you, Phil.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Can Luke, can you hear me? Maybe to confirm. Okay.
Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Do you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly now. All right.
Alrighty, let's go, man.
Right. Can you hear me still now?
Yeah.
Perfect. Right. Sorry, people. I had mic issues and headphone issues. Right. We can hear each other now properly.
Awesome.
And so, right, Joran, we've looked at your site. Me and Lukey have gone through it together. And I'll just explain to us, I don't know if you can share a screen of your site and explain to us what the actual elements are of each.
Yeah, for sure. for sure. I do believe. Yeah, let's just go through all of the elements. Maybe it's nice, yeah, if we do it from your perspective, and then if any questions or whatever come up, then yeah, I'm happy to answer. And then just all the feedback you have, I'm really just let me know, and then see what we
Okay.
can do to improve this, basically.
Okay. So the information is just the account information, what you normally see on a profile. So this tab, is there going to be room to put more metrics in there then, like followers, following, date created,
There's
things like
supposed to
that?
be, yeah. Sorry, Phil, to interrupt. There's supposed to be something there. Maybe could you hit refresh just once and see what will happen then? Because yeah, it's supposed. Okay, there's nothing shown there.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
it's there, sorry. Yeah.
Ah, cool. Yeah, so you will see your account info and your top interests. I don't know why your top interests aren't showing, but yeah, that should be showing there. So basically, just information about your account.
Okay. Would you eventually have in there, a bit like at the bottom, like some heat maps of what topics our account is influenced by, like, or what they normally post about, or things like that?
Could do. Just a question: is this account verified, not Phil Sledge? Because you have two accounts, right?
Yes. This is under review. My account.
Ah, okay.
I don't know why, but it's under review. I think
And
it's
it was
because
verified, though.
it is verified. Well, it was verified. Yes.
Oh,
I've still
crazy.
got. Yeah, it's because Dan reckons it's because I've got my annual subscription has just been renewed. So I don't know. I can
And
log into
show-
the main account if you want me to.
Yeah. Let's try that, because then because it's verified. Because now this is the limited view, and when you're verified, you see a lot more, or a lot basically more. And the plan is also to give verified users basically more and more features and data. So yeah, we can have a better introspect if we do it from your verified account, I think.
Okay.
I think at the bottom here, if you scroll down in the page where you're now at,
Yeah.
scroll down, there's the somewhere further down, all the end, there's a log out page. Yeah, top, yeah, bottom right, log out. More features coming soon. Yeah, log out. You can just log out here, log in via X, and then you can select the account which you want to use.
Okay. Hold on.
No worries.
Because I use trust me to be an account review when I'm trying to do something online.
Yeah, they really got the right timing. Eh?
Oh, love it down there. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Why do you have two accounts though?
mainly it's because my main account is basically on dogs. I do dog rescuing, charity work, and things like that. And just so I didn't confuse people what different things I did, I thought I set up a second account. I blame not Brock. It's his fault. And I was in a space with him one day, and he says, "Oh, you should set up a second account." I said, "What can I call it?" He said, "Oh, why call it not Phil?" And then from that, it's evolved into this account where it is today. So it's his fault. So in return, I named one of my goats not Brock. So
oh, that's funny, man. Yeah, no, but it makes total sense though. Yeah. And how long have you now been using X or Twitter?
Since 2008.
Oh, damn! You're an OG then.
Yeah, I've got quite a few accounts on here. I've got about 6. I've got one from 2007, 5 and 6, and then my main account's from 8. But yeah, I've collected accounts over the years, which I've tested things out on the platform. I can't log into my, because I use Chrome for this account. I use Firefox on the other. Just give me 2 seconds, or unless you want to share your screen.
Yeah, I can try to share mine. Yeah. I just stop me if I go through too fast, or just direct me where I'm now sharing, right? I guess.
Yeah, there you are now.
Okay, cool. Alrighty.
Also, yours. Let's have a look at yours on my big screen. Okay.
Cool. Shall I just walk you through each of the features, and then just
Yes.
stop
Yes,
me
please.
whenever if you have any questions, and I'll also try to explain what the intent is or what we try to show. And what we're really curious also about is just what do you guys, or just in general, would be interesting for anybody who is interested in X or wants to do something with X, or monetization wise, or all those things. So like we spoken about before, here you just see your account information. So standard stuff, followers, following. You can also click here. Some people don't even know, but if you click here, you'll be redirected, and then you can basically dive into your followers, and you have all these filters as well. If you want to, I don't really have that many followers, but for people who really have a lot, then it's really nice to just check which ones are the verified ones. Oh, let's say is Phil, is he actually following me? Oh, hey, the not verified Phil. So here you can really search into your dive into your followers. If they're, I will just continue then. Then you also see here your top interests. So this is basically based on what you're following the most. So I have a background basically in machine learning and data science. So when I really started out with X, I used to follow, I still do. But my main thing on X was following machine learning and data science things. And I can also click on here and see basically what accounts I am following, which are related to machine learning. And these are, some of you might already know that this is really famous. He's the head of AI at Meta. And you can also even click here and then just find other accounts which I'm following in machine learning. And you can also, basically, these are the accounts I'm following. You can also go back, and then there are also some accounts in between which I don't follow. You can go into other interests as well. So these are other space accounts also. X is big on space also. Then to follow some space accounts, and if I click here and follow, then it's just the accounts related to space that I'm following. And basically, this feature, we first only had this view, basically these charts, but the possibility that you can really dive into these different interest fields, these niches, we hope, or we tend to, we try to help you guys find other accounts which are relevant for the things you're interested in on X. Yeah, I'm just super curious. What do you think about this, Phil?
I find that quite interesting to find interesting, because your search looks a lot more intuitive than X's search, which is not the greatest, is it? Let's be honest. And but
those are your words, not mine. no.
It's clunky. It's not the best. X Pro's slightly better, but
there's room for improvement. Yeah,
there's definitely room for a big improvement. And yours, linking up different accounts, what your niche is, it's a good way forward. As Luke has mentioned, I use a spam to remove a lot of them with this feature. How does your system work out what's spam or a bot? How does it?
Good question. It's so like I said, I have a background in machine learning, so I dived into that a bit. Like at Social Database, where we work, we just some extra context. We've been working with and on X data for years now, and it was mainly always for advertising purposes. So finding people on X who are basically in specific fields, basically also similar to what we show here. And then we could help advertisers reach the people they need to reach or want to reach. So for instance, Nike, we would help them find people interested in running, and that's basically what we did. As our main thing, our main goal at Social Database. But now also we want to broaden out our goal, and basically anybody. Also, this happened when Musk took over, and with all the things and all the new exciting things which are happening on X, we not only wanted to go into advertising and stay there, we still want to do a lot there, but also just in general help X. Anybody who is interested in X, just have them get a better X experience, and basically that's what our goal is now. And then going back into the spam and bots, when we did advertising, nobody wants to advertise bots or spam. If they click or reply, even, that's just wasted money. So based on a lot of features on their behavior, essentially, so what do they follow, how many, even the ratio of how many friends they have compared to followers, also what they post, how many retweets. There's a bunch of things, all these features, all these denominators together, we can have a really good estimate of when somebody is a bot or not. Obviously, it's not 100% correct. There's always some error, but we can really say with quite some accuracy. And that's basically an algorithm which we already used in our advertising realm, and that's now what we also use here. So that was actually pretty straightforward to implement here in Deepthought.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. And obviously, you've got a filter on there which said verified and unverified, so you can link. You can't follow off your database. You've got to go back onto the platform to follow and unfollow off that basis.
That's a great point. That's really funny that you're mentioning that, Phil, because that's exactly what we want to do next. Is basically go here, and then instead of having to actually go here and then add this account I'm already following, but that should be possible on the platform. So what we're gonna do is, let's say for instance in engineering, I don't follow everything, and then you can basically, these are accounts, for instance this guy I'm not following, and then somewhere here there will be a follow button, and it's also this person I am already following, and then it would say unfollow. So this is coming up I think somewhere next week, and then you can basically do all those things, follow and unfollow from here. That's next up. So that's cool that you guys mentioned that. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So you don't have to come off platform. And someone asked me this question in a space earlier today. Do you access the same API as employees from platform, or do they have a different API?
I think X, and also what I know from X advertising, that they've made an internal API, and some of these things which you can access via their open API and their open API endpoints, they also use internally. For sure, they also have internal endpoints which are not publicly available, and also not if you have an enterprise subscription as we do. But I think, for instance, just getting the friends of an account or the account information, their bio, their handle, their profile picture, I think in a lot of these cases we use the same endpoints. But we have a data agreement with X, and there are a bunch of endpoints available, and we use those.
Oh, okay. Just while you're on the screen, Johan, what's the 28% and 10% in the corner?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. So I believe, let me think here. Yeah, so of all your interest, the 28% of that is related to this. And I'm now in engineering, so 10% of what I'm following is related to engineering.
Okay.
That's what it says. Yep.
Okay, that's a great, powerful tool to find people in your, I hate to say the word niche, but in your field, it's a better way of looking for people in your field, and that'd be quite good to find out. Because, like I said, like Lucas said, there's definitely room for improvement on the platform for search. So that's quite good. So I'm looking on looking on Firefox with the thing. I haven't got the stuff you've got on there because I don't think I've got the premium suite enabled on my main account. So Going for verified users count. The last time I live streamed, you said I was 11,000. Does your on the count? Does your software have a league table, or do you think you'll be able to? Are you allowed to publish a league table of the top 20 people on the platform verified?
I think I'm not 100% sure, but we have ideated about it to basically make something possible that you can. We want to basically. The background to this is that sometimes there's kind of misinformation also here in basically Dutch news and everywhere that for instance, Dutch news recently would say, okay, 500,000 people have left X in the Netherlands, and then we would look into our database and actually see that the number has increased. So we wanted to also extend default with just some feature which just shows general stats about X. So basically the number of verified users in the United States, or just the total number of verified users, and also that you can see, for instance, the number of gold advertisers, stuff like that, and that you can maybe even query different things. If okay, I want to know how many tweets have been posted the last week, something like that. So we that would be something more future forward, but we are thinking about making something like that, and then stats like that would be public, but it's still basically we're discussing it, but I really would want to make something like that. I'll be excited if I could build that for sure.
Yeah, okay. Because you could in there you could have a league table from countries, because there's rumours that America's not the top one no more. It's India, and it would be nice just to see where the demographic is for the verified users or followers on the platform, so you could target at a certain time zone for India or America or Europe. It'd be nice to set out for people who are doing live streams like I do or Spaces. They could set out their for their audience at the right time.
Yeah. And would it then be interesting for you to see, okay, of my followers, what is basically the distribution of countries? Is that the case, or is it also nice to just have basically global stats of, okay, these are of all the X accounts, the number of active or verified users per country?
I think countries. I don't think having a top 10 or top 20 accounts of, like, obviously Elon top and X second, a top table list of that. I don't think that's going to be great. I think it'd be better if it was, for me personally, if it was countries. Because at the moment on analytics on X, it's limited to 4 or 5 countries. It'd be nice if it was all the countries in there. I don't know why it's limited to 5. It may be something, but it'd be nice to see virtually every country. If you've got the option to do it, I don't know why you wouldn't not do it. And but it seems a good way of making that. I don't know if you've got the tools to verify.
For sure. Yeah, we can do it for basically the whole X database that we have. So for sure we could do it for one account's followers. So that's maybe we could extend it somewhere here that you can just see the stats as well per country, and also that you can filter here of, okay, who are my, I don't know, US followers or my Indian followers, etc. For sure, that's something we could do. Yeah,
because I've got quite a lot of Indian accounts or followers on this account who interact with me, and they've asked me things like, don't they all be US base, because there's other parts of the world who are very active, and there's quite a lot of Indian accounts nowadays, and it's getting more popular out there. And that'd be quite good. Just one last one thing on this follower account. For 5 point this 5,000. So
my bad.
It's okay. The 132, 123 of yours. Obviously, that's just verified. So that's just the same mirror image what X does, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, so going to the next slide then. So Johan, the following growth or followers growth. Could you split that into verified and non-verified, or could you do that? So green is unverified and blue will be verified.
Yeah. I love that idea. Yeah, for sure we could do that. Yeah. I'm also just always checking if people follow me, are they verified or not? So adding that in here, that would be a good one. Yeah, for sure.
You can see if you're getting verified users, and again, if you could probably, I don't know, in that graph there, you could probably see which countries you're getting the growth from. So rather than saying follower growth, just growth of your account or things like that, so you can find out where people are coming from. That'd be quite good to sort out from there.
Yeah. No, great input. Yeah, for sure we could do that. I actually want to know myself as well now that you mention it. But yeah, no, for sure we have we could build that. Yeah. And is it then for you the case, because then you would see maybe more followers possibly verified from specific areas, and so then you want to also have together with the country distribution, which we talked about earlier, it would actually help for you to when to publish your tweets and stuff like that.
Yeah, because from your advertising background or ads, it'd be nice to target certain areas or certain parts of the world when you think, oh, well, I'm going to post this at this certain time, or schedule a post at that time, because at the moment the algorithm is set up for replies or engagement, so you have to be there anyway when the post goes live to get the engagement on that, because that goes back on. So this goes up nicely onto top posts from your side.
Yeah. Let's go.
So you click on top posts like yours there, and does that give you like a breakdown on mine? Obviously it's not, so I can see verified and followers.
Correct.
So if you click on one of your posts, like your top post, and the top post, is that what date? Is there a filter to date range that, or is it just every post you've got?
We try to give an explanation if it's really needed. We want to make it as intuitive as possible, but here it's the most liked post from the last 30 days. So in general, DeepFOD post-wise, it at maximum at the moment it goes back 30 days, no further. So these are from the last 30 days. My top posts sorted by likes.
Okay, and can you filter that into comments and things like that, or because it seems to be, from my point of view on this account, my main account's different because it's a legacy account, and this one was made during the verified blue badge era. I seem to be in a silo of verified users, and I don't seem to break out of it. But on my main account, I get a lot of interaction from non-verified. So on that post there, would we be able to filter out verified, unverified filters, or you know what I mean? So on your post there, you had a verified and following.
Yeah.
So just add a bit more filters in there.
Yeah. Gotcha. So for instance, here we already show you have 62 verified, and I have 62 verified engagements, verified likes. Sorry.
Right.
So that number should also be here. That's that's on our side, and then in here you could also see, okay, who are those verified likers?
Okay.
And you can even let's say I can check did Zach also like it? So he didn't, I guess. Or this should pop up. Yeah, so this person liked it. So this is what you can search for now. And you can also see your retweeters and your quoters. However, you can't see the replies of this post yet. And that's also what you were mentioning, right?
Yes. Okay. That's quite a good tool just to see what posts it gets the most reach, so you're not wasting time making content for the wrong reasons. It's a bit like YouTube's analytics, where it gives you a rating of 1 to 10, doesn't it, on videos, and if it gives a 1 out of 10, so it's a bit like that, and that's really good.
Cool,
That's
cool.
Cool. Does anyone else got any questions for Joran? I know, Lukey, you probably got some questions. I think.
I'll quickly just stop sharing and check the chat.
Yeah.
To monitor unfollows. But a lot of people would use the app just for this feature. So basically, that, if I understand correctly, you want to know which people unfollowed you, and that would be let me quickly think about it.
So I think
So
what
we
Luke,
would-
what Luke is asking, could you have a list of accounts? Because at the moment in X's analytics, what Zach's made, there's a blue bar and a red bar, and the red bar tells you how many people's unfollowed you that day. And could you make a list of which accounts unfollowed you?
Yeah. It takes a little bit of work, but it for sure is possible. Yeah. And we thought about it as well. It's just when we fetch the data from X, we have to basically check what's the discrepancy of which accounts which we already had are no longer following a person. And we for sure, if we do that for everybody, that's going to be a lot of load on the database. But for sure, we could do that for default users. Yeah, we could track that. That's yeah. That's an interesting feature. Yeah, thanks, Luke. That's I'll write that down.
Yeah, it's a good feature to find out, because I've always asked this, because on another profile on TikTok and other social media platforms, you can check who's visited your profile, and I don't know if X could do that, but that'd be a good feature as well to find out who actually is looking at your profile, because on the analytics it gives you a status of profile visits, but it doesn't tell you who's actually visited you. So I don't know if that's part of the ape, you could find that out or put that in the chart. So
I do believe we don't have access to profile visits, but I could always double check.
Yeah, it just seems weird that it's in the analytics, but it's not there on the thingy. So
cool. And just wondering,